I don't want to get it all twisted, right? When we get it, the Emperor and the Empress out in the reading, especially with the Sun, this could be somebody coming into balance with their masculine and feminine selves in order to create and bring in this abundant energy. But this is something that is hidden. So I feel like there could be a masculine here that's hiding their true feelings, their true desires, who has been keeping secrets from the feminine. Okay, so let's dive in a little bit deeper. What is the Sun all about? Hi everyone, welcome back to Turning Tides Tarot. My name is Alishia. We're going to go ahead and get a reading for the new moon in Scorpio. And before we get started and ring the bowl and say the prayer, I just want to say thank you to each and every one of you who has shown me so much love and support, and who are here for all of the direct messages, regardless of if you want to hear it or not. So y'all are seriously the best, and I just can't thank you enough. Thank you. Okay, let's get started. Ooh, that was a good one. Okay, I'm calling on Spirit with so much love and so much gratitude. I ask for divine guidance as we interpret these messages. May they help us all on our journey towards our highest and greatest good. I'm asking for love, joy, peace, abundance, and protection for myself, for you, and for all beings on the planet at this time. Thank you so very much, Spirit. All right, what is the overall energy? New moons are an amazing time for us to plant new seeds and set new intentions. But also, because it's in Scorpio, it's actually the themes that are around this new moon, which is happening on November 4th, okay? The theme around this new moon is like big secrets, big feelings, big money, big ideas, okay? So let's just see what we need to know, and what that energy is going to be all about. And we have indecision here, okay? Indecision over what? Let's get one more vibe. Ooh, woman holding a coin. So regardless of your gender, there could be some indecision in your career, within your finances, within perhaps some of you may have a new big idea or wanting to go in a different direction. We're going to see what this is all about. And we do have walking away, okay, at the bottom of the deck. All right. So some of you may be considering abandoning a certain way, a certain career, a certain project, or something. What I'm basically getting right away is that you could be reevaluating what it is that you do for money, okay, for some of you. And if you tuned into the Scorpio reading for November, there was a huge transformation happening in that general reading for Scorpios in their money sector, okay? So perhaps some of you are feeling like you're not making enough, or you want to attract more abundance into your world financially. Now would be a good time to kind of reevaluate and figure out if you need to go in a new direction, or if there's something you may have to walk away from, okay? So a new moon is a really good time to, like I mentioned, plant some new seeds. So what do we have here? We have an incoming energy of the Knight of Cups. Okay, let me just see what this is all about. The Knight of Cups is coming in with an offer, okay, and it is something that usually makes us feel good. So it's something that looks nice here. We have the Tower. Okay, I'm not surprised. Scorpio is transformative. It represents the major arcana of death, right? So putting an end to an old way of being or thinking or behaving or working, or, you know, whatever the case, something, we're growing out of it. It's like a paradigm shift that is happening with this new moon energy. There are six planets are in fixed signs. So we're kind of doing things, or going through these energetic experiences that feel like we could be stubbornly hanging on to our foundations, or to something that feels familiar, and wanting to perhaps shake up and rock some of our foundations, especially in the way we perhaps make our money. Okay, we have the Ace of Pentacles here. Yeah. Okay, the Tower, the Ace of Pentacles. So some of you maybe seeing a new offer coming in or having a new idea for a business, or again, it feels like something foundational, something stable, something that has the potential to um, grow in a completely new direction. And this is the energy around this full moon. It is something that you are going to have to walk away from one area in order to pursue something new. We have the Knight of Wands coming up as well. You are going to feel, like we already mentioned, some big feelings around this area of your life. Okay, so it's like really just wanting something to change in your foundation. So some of you may want to, or be in the middle of moving, or like I said, changing jobs, or even partners, okay, where new offers are coming in. And this is a time to really make some decisions here, really make some decisions about where it is that you see yourself going in the future, okay? We have the Page of Cups as well. Okay, and just one more here. One more, the Four of Cups. Interesting. I do see, yeah, and the Six of Cups. Okay. Now I do see for some of us, there is going to be an offer coming in. Perhaps there's a lot of cups here, so we're going to apply this part to love for a moment. There may be somebody coming back into you around this time, offering an apology, wanting to reunite or mend fences here. And I don't, with the Four of Cups, with the Four of Cups, that's the outgoing energy. I feel like you are over it. Okay. Over it is written on this person's, hoodie there. In this deck, it's like, the Four of Cups can represent boredom, emotional discontent, even rejection here. So I do feel like if you want to apply this to love, I feel like you're going to surprise yourself, and you're not going to really accept somebody's apology here that's coming into you. You may accept it, you may offer forgiveness, but I don't feel like there is going to be any type of reunion. And that's a you decision. That's something that you decide to do. I feel like you are after something new and not something from your past. You're trying to create something new in your life. Okay. Now, as far as some of you will be getting some type of offer for a new position, a new job, it is going to be in alignment with perhaps something that you have done in past lives. So it feels like familiar. It feels like it feels like you know what you're doing here, and you're happy to do it. So a lot of you are realigning with doing some work that feels good on a soul level here. What I'm seeing, the advice is to keep it lighthearted. Try not to get sucked into some of these really big explosive feelings that we could be experiencing during this new moon. Honestly, the only major arcana here that's out in this reading is the Tower. So this literally is a time for shakeups, breakdowns, reconstruction, okay? Again, very much in line with the theme of Scorpio, death and rebirth here, okay? What else? Let's get something. I feel like this was very direct. Actually, there's not much. And it's interesting because okay, how about we start here, and we're going to see if there's anything we need to know that could be hidden, because again, there's a theme of secrets coming up to the surface. Okay, something that we need to know. So let's do that. Let's find out if there's anything hidden here that we need to know. I feel like that first part of the reading was very straightforward, and just like a general overview of what you can expect playing out. Okay, so we have secrets, the Emperor. Okay, now it's interesting because astrologically and all of the energies that are around do indicate secrets coming out on a world scale of like big money, authorities, things like that. So secrets being revealed, usually about like money and finances and what people are doing, and perhaps hiding money or scamming others and stuff like that. Speaking of scammers, if you do get any kind of messages from somebody asking you for money, posing as myself, it's not me. It'll never be me. Okay. Just side note there. But I do feel like secrets are going to be coming out about an authority figure. Now, the Emperor represents divine masculine energy as well, but it's also somebody here who is very very much in charge. The Emperor is the king of all kings, okay? So they represent authority, control, being in charge. They represent big institutions as well, okay? So like huge corporations and things like that. So I feel like secrets could be coming out again on a world scale. Let's dial it down and speak to anybody who is dealing with a masculine, a very probably you know, it's like a military type of personality with the Emperor, very much controlling, okay, very rigid, very rigid. Okay, so what is this secret with a masculine that's coming out here? Wow, the sun. That's a good, didn't it hit the little bowl? Did you hear the ding? It's like ding, here's the sun. Okay, so I feel like this, if this is a masculine we're reading on, which we are, okay, there is a masculine here who has been keeping their joy. Oh my gosh, look at that. The Empress came out as well. Okay, there it does look like there is a masculine who has been keeping a secret, holding back about something to do with the feminine energy. This can also apply with something else. I don't want to get it all twisted, right? When we get it, the Emperor and the Empress out in the reading, especially with the sun, this could be somebody coming into balance with their masculine and feminine selves in order to create and bring in this abundant energy. But this is something that is hidden. So I feel like there could be a masculine here that's hiding their true feelings, their true desires, who has been keeping secrets from the feminine. Okay, so let's dive in a little bit deeper. What is the sun all about? What is the sun all about? Wow, okay, these are just flying out. It's a fairly new deck, and I don't know if y'all have ever noticed when you're working with a new deck, sometimes they can be extremely talkative, okay? Flying out. Okay, here we go. We have the Nine of Swords. Okay, we have the Nine of Swords here. And we have the Six of Pentacles that flew out, as well as the Six of Swords. So intuitively and energetically, right away, this is telling me that there is a masculine here around this time of the new moon who's extremely focused on the feminine, very much in their heads over this feminine, okay, over what has gone on in the past, how things weren't fair, how things weren't balanced, and how I feel like the feminine is moving away from them, okay? I feel like they're starting to align with the fact that this feminine had brought joy and happiness, abundance into their life, because the Empress is all of those things, right? The Empress is all of those things. And to clarify the sun, there's a lot of worry, there's a lot of anxiety, there's a lot of fear around what? The imbalance and the moving away. Okay, so that's what these energies here represent. Okay, fear over imbalance, fear over moving on. Okay, so I feel like this masculine here is you know, this is the secret that they're keeping. They've been keeping it to themselves. I feel like they're going through some mental torture here over losing a feminine. Okay, this is what I'm picking up on. Now, with the sun here, this may be brought to light, right? We're talking about secrets. What are they holding back? What is the secret here? All right, so let's just go into are they going to talk about it? Is this going to be brought up to light? They're going through an internal struggle over it right now. Okay, the five of wands indicates it can be conflict or competition. And I just got this masculine feels like they're in competition with someone else. Some of them are straight up in competition with the feminine. All right, and the feminine could be doing better than the masculine. All right, so there is that there as well. I do feel like something is coming to light though. Are they going to reveal themselves? Okay, with the sun, that's bringing things up to the surface, shining a light on anything that's hidden, right? But the Five of Wands can indicate an internal struggle as well. So they could be going back and forth at this moment about what it is that they're going to do. Are they going to come up against any conflict? Are they going to come up against any competition when it comes to this feminine? Okay. And then we have the Hierophant. So I do feel like there is a confession coming in. Now, the Hierophant speaks to doing things very traditionally. It can speak to marriages and contracts, things like that. But it can also speak to confessing in order to seek forgiveness, okay, or getting some type of advice. We do have the Fool at the bottom of the deck right now. So I do feel like this masculine may be taking a risk, okay, in exposing themselves and what they have been keeping hidden from a feminine energy around this time of the new moon. This could also be something here that brings in indecision. Now, the overall energy with the Tower coming up in the first section of this reading indicates that this would be kind of coming out of nowhere with the Tower, right? Offers of, love coming in. We have apologies as well that came out. And at the end of the outgoing energy, we did have that Four of Cups. So this would indicate possible rejection. Now, the interesting thing about tarot, and of course, you're going to take what you need from this energy, apply it to your own life if it fits. If it doesn't, that's okay. This is the energy that's available to us around around this new moon in Scorpio. And it may take some time to play out. Time, energy, both fluid, okay? We're pulling this down from the collective. But we also have the power to change, okay? If we don't like something that comes up, the only thing we can't change are the themes. So the major arcana, the lessons, the experiences that we need to go through in order to grow on our own spiritual paths. Anything minor, we can change. Okay. So Four of Cups, the outgoing energy, perhaps tuning in right now, your energy is, no, I don't want to hear from this person. No, I don't want anything to do with them. I am over it. I am going to straight up reject this person if they come back. Now, that could change, right? That could change based upon any information that comes into you. So, and that's okay. That's okay, right? It's really up to, we're all different. We're all in different stages, dealing with different individuals. So as long as this person's not toxic, then, it's totally cool, if you feel like you're going to remain open to hearing what this person is going to say to you. Now, they are going to be taking a risk, and it does look like with the Fool here and the Page of Cups underneath, the Ace of Swords, it looks like they've seen something very clearly. It looks like they're willing to take a risk and to communicate their truth with the Ace of Swords here. And the Page of Cups can indicate, playfulness, a very childish type of energy. Not gonna lie, this is what it is with the Fool and the Page of Cups. A little bit childish, but it's also the Page of Cups can indicate an apology coming through, speaking the truth, taking a risk, and just kind of going for it with a very youthful vitality type of an energy, especially with the Sun, wanting to get things out in the open. We do have the High Priestess here, and underneath that here we also have the Nine of Cups, the Page of Swords, oh, it just keeps going off, and the Three of Wands. I'll tell you what this means in a moment here, and the Ace of Wands. Okay, so it does look like somebody here has been keeping it a secret, has been holding back, keeping their feelings hidden here. But they're wanting to come out with it, wanting to communicate. You could be at a distance from this individual with the Page of Swords and the Three of Wands. There could be some physical distance between the two of you. They're wanting to see if they can find a way to close that gap. And again, at this point in time, it does look like they are hoping for new beginning. Okay, new beginning. Now, this message isn't going to be for everybody, but this is a theme that's playing out. So I want to take a minute and see what perhaps this confession may be. And we have these extremely honest oracle type of messages. Oh, okay. Extremely honest oracle type of messages that are coming out here. I did create these myself. So let's see. We have, I didn't believe you could love me. I didn't believe you could love me. And we have, I'm not good enough. This person, I'm not good enough. I didn't believe you could love me. I knew I'd end up hurting you, so I stayed away. Okay. And I've never felt like this before. Okay. Underneath that, I was a fool. So I feel like this is going to be the confession that comes in. Now, it doesn't, I don't know who this person is for you, even if this is your person or not, but someone here, this message is for somebody. There is going to be a confession. A masculine energy wants to express perhaps reasons why they stayed away. It has to do with big insecurities here, feeling like they are not good enough. They didn't believe, so they may have trust issues, didn't believe that you could love them. They didn't believe you when you said you loved them, perhaps. And they're coming back to say, I was a fool. Now that's the fool energy came up. So I feel like that is just confirmation here. I was a fool. I was a fool, and I've never felt like this before, which isn't surprising to see the sun here. So this is hidden, what has been hidden, okay? So I'm just going to take a romance angels on this, and you know what, I'm going to extend the love portion of this reading to see exactly who this person is. We're going to try to really dig out. Well, maybe we'll dig that out. Let's try to dig that out now. Can we get a sign of who this person might be? Any characteristics? Let's use this deck. Island Time Wellness. Oh, look at Twin Flame, the Runner. The Runner, Twin Flame. Wow. Photograph and engagement ring also flipped over. Okay. Okie doke. I mean, if that's not confirmation when you get the Empress and the Emperor out in a reading with the Sun, this is a confession of the Runner, okay? The Runner, we have looking at your photos, missing you, nostalgia, wanting to make new memories, engagement ring, engagement, partnership, commitment, eternity, completion, and union energy. Wow. Okay, so there may be a confession coming in, especially if you feel like you're on a twin flame journey. You know, it's up to you to discern, but let's see if there's any other characteristics here of this individual, because that could be almost any twin flame runner. Okay, and we want to narrow it down so that we're not encouraging any kind of false hope in anyone. We don't want to do that here. Okay, so we have 10 of Cups in the World. Wow. Okay. This is somebody who has, okay, this is very important. And this will let you know if this is for you or not. Your person has been working on completing their own karmic cycles. Okay. They have been working on themselves. They've been working on their own happiness, joy, fulfillment, and abundance with the 10 of Cups here. The World lets me know that there's been a completion of karmic lessons and cycles in this person's life. So this person, I'm not getting toxic. Okay, I'm not. I'm getting explanation about their own insecurities and reasons why they stayed away from you. Also, I'm getting with the World, it's like completion energy, like they have been working on themselves and they're ready to level up. Okay, this person is evolving. This is a good thing. Okay, this person is evolving. We have the High Priestess at the bottom of the deck, again, representing the unknown secrets, tapping into their intuition and knowing. So especially if you feel like you feel this coming intuitively, your own intuition, I ask you to use your own discernment, then this could possibly be a message for you that this change is coming in your connection. Now, let's get a romance angel and just see what the potential is here. But I feel that kind of came out with that union or engagement type of an energy as well. So let's see. Oh my gosh. Seriously, somebody here. This is like wedding flew out. Okay. The situation involves marriage. Okay. So there is for some of you, and look at the bottom of the deck, soulmate. Y'all, this deck does not have a twin flame type of a card. It has soulmate. So I've always linked that to the twin flame stuff. So yes, this is your soulmate. So for some of you, and I'm definitely not all of you, definitely not. For those of you who are interested in hearing exactly what is going on with this person, and we'll try to pull out more direct messages, try to pull out some timing. Again, this energy is available here at the time of this new moon in Scorpio. We'll pick up their intentions. Can you trust them? Any challenges, how they think, how they feel, all of those types of things. The link will be in the description box below for those of you who are interested. For everybody else, yeah, everybody else, let's get some goddess guidance for you. I do feel like this is an extremely transformative time. Again, where, you know, putting things to bed, changing careers, there's all kinds of information here, all kinds of changes that are happening, and it's a good opportunity to align with something that feels really good for you. We have peace. There's no need to worry. Everything is working out beautifully. Okay, we have that. Nice. We'll get an affirmation as well. So we have undying love. The love you've shared is eternal, regardless of the situation. Okay. Then we have blossoming. You're just getting started. So have patience with yourself, the process, and do not give up, especially if you are in the midst of changing something big in your life. Okay. Big changes right now. Big changes. Now let's see what's going on with, let's just get an affirmation here for you. Take it or leave it. And then we will move on to the extended. Okay. We have, I open doors to life. I open new doors to life. This is what's going on. I open new doors to life. I rejoice in what I have and what I know that, and I rejoice in what I have and I know that fresh new experiences are always ahead. I greet the new with open arms. I trust life to be wonderful. Okay. I trust life to be wonderful. This is about new doors opening up for us in almost every area of your life. Okay. So thank you so very much for tuning in. I hope this has been of help. I will see you in the extended, or I will see you again tomorrow or in the zodiacs. Okay. Take care.